Hey guys, what's up? This is Evan from Stock Music Musician, and today I've got my first song in Reason Plus. This song is using a lot of those instruments that were formerly in Reason Suite that have now been added as Reason Plus, and also it uses one of the new patches that is available, one of the new preset patches. It's using Garage House Volume 1, a couple of patches from there, I believe. So what I'm just going to do is play the song a little bit for you. It's not finished by any means. It's not mixed or anything, but just kind of give you a sense of what you can do with Reason Plus as it stands in early 2021. And let me know what you think about it. If I'm using the instruments well, if there's other instruments in Reason Plus that you recommend or patches or presets. And let's just take a listen. Actually, before we do though, I do want to let you know that I have a free mastering template for Reason. It'll help you make much better sounding songs quickly. On the mastering stage, it is really powerful. It includes things like multiband compression, bus compression, subtractive additive EQ, stereo imaging, all that good stuff. I am not using it in this track, but if you want to get that mastering template, there's a link to click down below. It's free. Check it out. It's pretty cool. All right, let's listen to the song, and we'll pull up the sequencer. So this definitely is a song that sounds vaguely like certain EDM artists from a few years ago. So there you have it. That was the first song I've made in Reason Plus. Obviously, I've been using Reason 11 for a while, but that was like, I don't know, less than an hour's amount of work. I found it actually really inspiring. This is the first time I've played with all of these instruments together, and I think they worked really well for this type of music. The one thing I'll note especially is it was just a lot of fun to kind of start combining some of the presets that are available and some of the patches in Reason Plus together with the pre-existing effects in Reason to create kind of unique new sounds. So one of my favorite ones here is, I'll just solo this out for you and we'll make a loop around it. I used the Friktion synth on the noise cello mod wheel setting, which sort of gives, will bypass everything, gives this sound to begin with. Which sort of is kind of just like a noisy cello, kind of tuning up. But then I ran it through this alligator, which is basically a gated filter. It chops up little bits based on frequency, applies filtering, a bit of phasing on a few of them, a little bit of delay on certain frequencies at certain times. Ran it through another filter driven by an LFO. And then also I've got some delay and some reverb on it. And now you've got like this delicious, like, this is the thing that I do enjoy most about Reason, is this is pretty easy to make, but it's a very complex and evolving patch, at least as it sounds. There are things that I am not controlling in here that are like little bits of randomness that come in and that just make it sound really cool. So as that repeats, it doesn't actually sound exactly the same each time. The filter is cutting on at just a slightly different time. LFOs are kind of not all on the same grid. The delays aren't on the same grid. The phasing isn't quite there. And so you just get this sort of, if you will listen to it in the full context of the song, it evolves in a really cool, interesting ways. I am pretty, actually, had a lot of fun making this in Reason. Plus, this is, though, the type of music that Reason really excels at, sort of pretty straightforward on the grid EDM stuff. Also pretty straightforward on the grid hip hop. If you try and go outside of this comfort zone, then Reason is not, as suited for that. But when you play into its strengths, as I did with this track, I think you can get really good results very quickly. So anyways, those are my 2 cents. If you're using Reason, be sure to get that free mastering cheat sheet or mastering template. And let me know what you think about this song and what you're thinking about Reason Plus if you've started using it. All right, thanks.